today we'll be talking about your target audience.
So before we continue, I wrote an ebook where I talked more about your target audience, how to get new customers to buy your products daily, how to sell more of your product. The ebook is actually free. The link to it is in the description box below. So if you're interested, just head over to the description box, click it, and it is going to be sent to your email.
If you want to sell more of your product without stressing, without worrying, then you need to know who your target audience are. So the first thing is going to be, we need to define who your target audience is, or who a target audience is. A target audience are basically people you want your product or your service to serve, like specific people you want your product or your service to serve. So now, let's say for example, you want to get something online. They tell you that, okay, I have this one. Will you want to go for this? This is the price. And they tell you 50k. And you're like, I'm sorry, I want that one. Can you give me something else? The reason is because the person who made that shoe, you are not their target audience. There are a lot of things they considered before placing that price tag on the product. For example, Ferrari. Ferrari has their target audience for people who love luxury. They are for people who love class. They are for people who love they don't want to talk too much, but when they drive in with their car, it speaks respect, command. That is the type of people Ferrari are targeting. And their price point also is for people who are ready to spend luxury item. So take for example, I am not Ferrari target audience, but let's say in few years to come, I will be their target audience, because presently I don't have the money to buy a Ferrari. Who is my daddy? I don't have the money to buy a Ferrari, so I am not their target audience. So let's even say I have the money to buy just one Ferrari today. I don't have the money to buy another one next year when a new model come out. I am not their target audience, because at the end of the day, Ferrari wants people that would buy their 2021 model today, and when a 2022 model comes out next year, they can still buy the 2022 model. That is basically what a target audience is. People who you want your product to serve, people who you want to buy your product. And these people, you have to be precise, you have to be specific about them. So now another section here is going to be there are different things brands, businesses consider they want to target a particular set of people. They think of the age of the people, the occupation of the background, salary, their income, the interest. Also think about their lifestyle. Are they the partying kind of people, or are they the people who just love to be at home? Are they the type of people that love to be noticed, or they are the people that are reserved and all? These are some of the things brands take notice of when crafting their target audience. Under target audience, we also have different target markets. There is target audience, and then there is persona. Under target audience, we have different personas of people. So this is also something brands take time on when thinking of who they want to appeal to. Also, they also think about the location of these people. Are these people in Lagos? These people in Lagos, are they on the island or on the mainland? Take for example, I'm used to making cornrows at Mama Shade shop for 500 naira. Then Mama Shade is on the mainland. Then I come to the island to visit a friend, and I spend a month, or let's say 2 months there, and I want to make my hair. And I walk to a salon, and they're telling me to make cornrow is 3k. How? I am not their target audience, because I don't have that money. I'm not that is not my lifestyle. My income doesn't fit into who their target audience is. There are a lot of things that also goes into knowing who your target audience are. So you could also do some research. We can't talk about everything else. This video is going to be very, very long. That is why you should know your target audience. One of the things is makes marketing easy. Why? Because you already know the people, you already know the particular set of people you want to speak to. It's easier for you to speak to them in the language they understand. Like, when you know your target audience, you see yourself in their shoes. You understand their pain points. It is easier for you to communicate that pain point to them. Like, for example, I am a baker. We all know that there are different types of cakes. I, for one, let's say I want my target audience to be people who don't like fondant. They only love buttercream cake. I may not want to go like the extra mile to now do cakes for kids. My target audience are not kids because they don't have the money now. My target audience are their parents. For parents who don't like fondant cake, they would want to come to me because, one, I make buttercream cake and I specialize in cakes for kids. That way they will want to like come to me because they are my target audience, and whenever I'm targeting them, whenever I want to sell to them, I craft my copy or I craft my captions in a way that it will appeal to them and they will buy. I'm a baker. I want my business to be about people who want to surprise people on their birthday, because there are people who love to surprise people with birthday cakes. My target audience will now be people who want to do this specifically, and I'll make sure that whatever I'm selling to them, I'll make them see that, okay, you can be rest assured that I will deliver whatever you want me to deliver to these people. You can even take it an extra mile whereby you tell them to, like, let's say, write out the list of the people they want to send birthday cakes to in a year, and then when the time is approaching, you send them a reminder to tell them that, Mr. It is almost time for Kemi's birthday. Are you ready? Should we like create a cake and send it to her? You are meeting them at their pain point because they love giving cakes out to people. And then you're making them know that they shouldn't be afraid of the cakes, catering and everything, because a different type of box that secures the cake. Because at the end of the day, if I'm sending cake to someone, I want to be sure the cake I'm paying for is going to reach the person in one piece. Like I said, it speaks to their pain point because you already know who this person is. You already know the problem they have. You already know what they are trying to solve. It is easier for me to speak to them because honestly, when you talk to someone that knows what you are dealing with, it's easier for that person to trust you. Another thing is going to be you have direction. Like you are headed to a particular spot and you know the direction, because when you know your target audience, you know the goal, and like there is no distraction on the way. You know your target audience so well that you craft a product or you create a product or a service that will speak to them. Like for example, honestly, I didn't even know there was this Indomie whereby, is it 5 minutes or 3 minutes Indomie? What Indomie was thinking when they were making that product was, some people don't have time to like turn on the gas and start cooking. Let's say days when you run out of gas or you run out of kerosene and you are hungry and there's nothing to eat, but there's light. And now they think about, what if we can make a product whereby they don't need gas? Or let's say this when they run out of gas, they could just boil water, pour it into it, and they are full. They think of a product and the people that would need this product. They think about the problem these people have and they provided a solution to that problem. So now I know a lot of people would say, I want to sell to everybody. Girl, guy, there's nothing like selling to everybody. Like, it is not possible. You can't sell to everybody, because if you say you want to sell to everybody, then long time to achieve the goal you want. You have to appeal to a particular set of people. When you appeal to a particular set of people, there isn't one person. There are a lot of people that have that same issue. And because there are a lot of people that have that same issue, all these people will come to you. They are not buying your product once. They will keep buying it over time because you solve their problem. I remember a friend told me then, she was like, to know you can't sell to everybody. Even before I knew what target audience was, you need to have a particular set of people to talk to. There is this page on Instagram, Zikoko Media or so, and basically they talk about like the African setting and everything, but their major targets are like, is it millennials or Gen Z, like the younger generation. They could have said they want to target everybody or everybody in the African setting, the old, the young, but no, they said they wanted to target like the Gen Zs, because we know like the Gen Zs are like way different from the millennials, like very, very different. And because of this, most Gen Zs relate so well to everything they put out on their page, because it's as if they are speaking about them, it's as if they are telling their story, right? So I would want to read this out. When I was like checking stuffs online, this spoke to me, which was written by a man called Philip Kotler. He once said, there is only one winning strategy. It is to carefully define the target audience and direct a superior offering to that target audience or to their target market. And that is where we'll end it today. I hope you learned one or two things from today's video. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any question, please don't forget to leave it in the description box below. Don't forget, like I always say, that you are enough and you matter, and everything is figured out in you. See you in my next video. But before that, if you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you've not liked this video, do so as well. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.